combines a mastery of the 11 most crucial practice areas in management accounting and can help you earn 31% more than your non-certified peers. Proof that in a cost-benefit analysis of the CMA, there's a lot more benefit than cost. The CMA certification. You've got to earn it.
Win a $25 gift card to Royal Farms this week by playing Pick Factor for Sunday's game. Download the Pick Factor app in the App Store or the Google Play Store and use the code PBS to join the Pressbox game. Make your pick for Sunday as well as 15 different sims for Atlanta. Then rank your confidence in your picks to earn points. Beat all the Pressbox pros and you're registered to win. Have fun with the Pick Factor app and PressboxOnline.com. Home of Maryland.
There are two kinds of people in this world, the haves and the have-dones. The haves bounce around the world in private jets. The have-dones bounce around the trampoline park in their socks. Bowling? Think Groupon. Ski slopes? Think Groupon. Weekend fun for the family? Download the Groupon app and use code WELCOME and get $10 off your first Groupon deal of $25 or more. Restrictions apply. See Groupon.com/radio for details. Because if you're going to own something, experience Groupon.
Welcome to Staples. Staples guy, my New Year's resolutions be perfect. And right now you can get 15% off custom banners and posters. 15% off? That's one resolution. Just the one. Then
promote your business right now. Get 15% off custom banners and posters. Staples. Make more happy. 417. See a Staples associate for details.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball.
We are back on the shore. A minute and a half until the introduction of the starting lineups here at the Heights Athletic Center. Maryland Eastern Shore and Savannah State set to get going in what should be a barn burner on this Monday night. And let's peek at the starting lineups. We get first look at the starting lineups. One of the advantages of being in the position that we are in. Eastern Shore sending this starting configuration out for the 16th straight game. Ryan Andino, the junior guard from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 14 points per game, shooting 41% from long range, 7th in the nation, 3.7 three-pointers per contest, a player who would profile quite well with this Savannah State ball club. Logan McIntosh, the junior from Atlanta, Georgia, the point guard transfer from Northeastern Oklahoma College, 8.4 points, 3 rebounds, almost 5 assists per game. He had a nice balanced game against South Carolina State, 8 points, 4 boards, and 5 dishes. Dante Caldwell, the sophomore guard from Santa Ana, California, 8.5 points, 5 rebounds per game. He scored 16 points with 7 rebounds, a quiet 16 and 7 for Maryland Eastern Shore, and that's because Bakari Copeland got up all the attention. Bakari Copeland, the senior, 6'6" from Decatur, Georgia, reigning NEAC Co-Player of the Week, along with Jonathan Wade of Norfolk State. Copeland had a tick under 17 points per game. That's 5th in the league. 6.5 rebounds is 7th. An assist and a half per game. He's shooting 47% from the floor, 44 from 3, and 78 from the free throw line. All those top 12 in the league. And Isaac Taylor, the 6'8" forward from Watchet Creek, Virginia, the sophomore with 3.7 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. He is growing stronger as the NEAC season goes on. Limited to just 9 minutes of action due to foul trouble against South Carolina State. But he scored 6 points with 4 rebounds in that limited action. Hawks didn't need him, but they'll certainly welcome him when he is out on the floor. As for Savannah State, this is the lineup for Horace Broadnax, the 12th year head coach of the Tigers. Robert Kelly Jr., a freshman forward from Powder Springs, Georgia, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 solid block per game. Zach Sellers, a freshman guard, 6'1", from Cheraw, South Carolina, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3.5 assists per game. Troyce Manasseh, the senior guard from Brooklyn, New York, by way of Lauren B. Wallace Community College, 14.8 points, 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists per game. He's 10th in the league in scoring. He's averaging 21 points per game in his NEAC season so far. That is 3rd in the conference. Joshua Floyd, a junior guard from Miramar, Florida, by way of Florida State College in Manatee. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per game. And Dexter McClanahan, the one to watch for the Tigers, the 6'5" sophomore guard from Stockbridge, Georgia. 15.2 points a game. That's 9th in the league. 5.5 rebounds. It's 16th in the MEAC. 2.2 assists. 1 steal per game for him as well. He is coming off of his best game of the season at Howard on Saturday. 29 points on 9 of 17 shooting and 17 rebounds. So Kelly, Sellers, Manasseh, Floyd, and McClanahan for the Tigers, and Dino, McIntosh, Caldwell, Copeland, and Taylor for the Hawks. Dave, some final thoughts before we head into this very exciting ball game.
I think we need to buckle up our seatbelts because it's going to be a fast and furious pace. It's going to be which team shoots the basketball the best, especially from downtown, to win this game.
Size-wise, Maryland Eastern Shore might actually stack up pretty well against Savannah State. Their tallest starter is at 6'7". That's Kelly. And Isaac Taylor's got size on him. Bakari Copeland's got size on just about everybody. But will they have the stamina to keep up with these running Tigers? One of the most explosive offenses in all of college basketball, certainly the most threes per game. And they're waltzing out onto the court right now.
They're not afraid to shoot it from anywhere. They're going to shoot it. They're going to shoot it a lot. If you do know, though, that they do rebound it very well. Also, a lot of rebounds per game.
39 a game.
That's because it's a long shot, long rebound, and those guards are rebounding outside. But whoever shoots the basketball best is going to win this game.
That's right. Savannah State sort of all or nothing on rebounds, too. They lead the league in rebounds, and they're last in the league in rebounds against. They give up almost 50 rebounds a game. Savannah State in the blue road uniforms with orange striped piping on the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Maryland Eastern Shore, the home white uniforms with maroon piping. Kelly at 0-0 on his back, tipping off against Isaac Taylor. The official is in the center. The ball's in the air. Taylor controls. Copeland scoops it, and we are underway from the Heights Center. Maryland Eastern Shore moving right to left from our perspective, and an immediate stoppage of play as they didn't start the shot clock. So 6 seconds gone by. The Hawks will have 24 to shoot when we come back into action.
Shot clock, 24 seconds.
And now down to call up on offense first.
Not running now.
And it's still not running. Now, shot clock issues. The scorer's table, it didn't start both times. Now, I think that's just a case where perhaps the button's not working.
Yeah, the referee's got obviously a backpack, not a backpack, but a waist belt pack that they start and stop, and it usually works on the whistle of the referee. But it hadn't worked on anything today yet.
It hasn't yet. Well, Dave, from your perspective, the sort of situation where you do you tip off, you're all jacked up and excited for the game, and then something like this happens, and you got a bunch of endorphins that are, just sort of hovering.
Yeah, it's kind of like letting the air out of a balloon all at one time. Yeah, you're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's play some basketball.
And the officials are ready to go as well. Or so we thought.
Yeah,
there we go. There we go.
It's not. They're trying.
Well, let's see. Third time's a charm.
There we go.
Hopefully.
Now we're at 20.
Copeland to inbound. And there goes the clock. We are working here. 15 seconds to shoot for the Hawks. Bakari Copeland on the right sideline, and a McIntosh around the horn to Caldwell. Inside to Taylor, left baseline. Double team, catch back up to Caldwell. Caldwell to McIntosh. It's through his hands, and a backcourt violation as Logan McIntosh. A little residual sweat from the pregame, perhaps. His hands were slippery, and the Hawks turn it over.
A little bit of lack of concentration from just what you're talking about. Ready to go and then not ready to go.
Savannah State brings it up left to right in the blue uniform. Zach Sellers with the basketball. The freshman kicks back to Josh Floyd. Floyd quickly against Caldwell. Scoop back to McClanahan. McClanahan pulls up from straight away 22 feet and drains the three. And now a full court press double team. Savannah State a 3-0 lead. Now they allow McIntosh in the front court. Caldwell left corner. Back to McIntosh. Copeland right wing. Thought about pulling up three. Instead feeds Taylor inside. Splits a double team. Ike Taylor going up with the right hand. No good. Second chance is short. And a foul against Taylor as he tried to reach for that third chance rebound.
Yeah, Taylor saw his but he got the shot was blocked 2 times before he got the third persistent field goal.
Oh, Taylor will shoot free throws. Isaac's had a better couple of days from the free throw line as of late. And of course, he's going to miss the first. Push it to the left. Taylor in the last game, those 6 points. And his second free throw, the sophomore rims in and out. Salts the rim, doesn't go down. McClanahan the rebound. Next to McClanahan meets a half-court trap, dribbles around it to the left side. Now stops the dribble, flips to Sellers in the backcourt. Sellers right sideline, he crosses up McIntosh, stops, dribbles, pass to Kelly. It's through his fingertips, out of bounds, and it's Eastern Shore basketball.
Yeah, Kelly wide open on the left block. That time just to pass a little low to the big fella.
Wasn't ready for it.
Well, full court press now, but I think you're going to see some full court press and jump traps by
Savannah State. And they force 7 steals a game, 7.5. That's most in the league. Hawks finally get it up court. Now Dante Caldwell left corner for 3. Too strong. Rebound McClanahan. Dexter McClanahan serpentining. Now he's on the right channel. Feeds right corner. 3-ball attempt by Manasseh. Misses all comers. Air ball. And Bakari Copeland with the rebound. Copeland's first board. He's had 3 double-doubles in his last 4 games. Andino right side has a lead for it. Now it's Bakari Copeland. Drop back to Andino, right wing for 3. Got it! Ryan Andino from right in front of the bench. And we're all squared, 3 each, 2 minutes in. Savannah State quickly up court. A kick back to McClanahan straight away. His 3-ball falls. And that's 2 threes for Dexter McClanahan. Still sizzling after his 29 at Howard. 6-3 Tigers. Taylor to Andino. He'll pull up deep from 3. Rolls it home. Anything you can do better. Ryan Andino with his second 3, 6-all. And now a kick to the 3 on the right wing. And it falls for Joshua Floyd.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, buckle up, everybody. It's 9-6 Tigers. McIntosh dribbling around a triple team. Now he flings to Andino, right corner. His third 3 does not fall. It's too strong. Floyd the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. Oh, man, if Ryan Andino hits that 3, this place is through the roof. And we're only 2.5 minutes into this basketball game.
How about that?
First substitution for the Tigers. It's Brandon Jordan, who's only played 1 game this season. He's the first one off the bench for Savannah State.
Coach Broadneck plays a lot of people.
Broadneck's the 12th year head coach from Savannah State. McIntosh lobs to Caldwell right sideline. Taylor back to Caldwell. Caldwell fakes to the center, dribbles right underneath. Now a pass to Copeland. Bakari from the left wing. 3 balls no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Caldwell. Knocks over a metal gate that's guarding the court playing area. Yeah. And Savannah State takes over.
Yeah. Marcus Flynn is the biggest guy on.
Zach Sellers with a burst of turbo speed to get to the left baseline. It's knocked out of bounds, and he'll inbound from underneath the basket. Blink and you'll miss him. Into Manasseh. Manasseh, quick pass to Floyd. Floyd right baseline. Fakes a pass into the corner. Shot no good. Rebound tipped up by Brandon Jordan. And a foul called as Jordan came down hard on his back. That's McIntosh with the foul. First against the Hawks in this game.
Yeah, as I was going to say, Glenn is the biggest player on Savannah's team, so he's kind of matching up against Isaac Taylor in there.
6'7" senior from Savannah. He's a hometown player from Richmond Hill High School. And a quick inbound, reverse layup by McClanahan's no good, and a foul underneath after the shot. Bakari Copeland with his first foul. As McClanahan was coming down, and Dexter McClanahan heads to the free throw line. McClanahan, a 68% foul shooter. A sophomore guard from Woodland High School in Stockbridge, Georgia. His first free throw is up and good, nothing but net.
He's got a good-looking shot, too. We've seen it already twice in 2 three-pointers, and that's coming out of his hand very nicely at the free-throw line.
Austin Descent, fresh into the game for the Tigers. Descent, a junior guard from Charlotte, North Carolina. McClanahan getting ready for his second free throw. It's up and nothing but net home. McClanahan with 8 already in this game, and it's 11-6 Tigers 3 minutes into the contest. McIntosh fights a full court press. Copeland trapped, flings it high for Caldwell, left sideline, back out to McIntosh. Now Bakari Copeland, right wing, stops his dribble, double team, trapped, kicks out to McIntosh. He's trapped, and now Caldwell backcourt, got some open space, fakes a pass left, flings to McIntosh. McIntosh splits a couple of defenders. Caldwell, left corner for Andino. Lightning quick three off the front of the rim. Rebound for the Tigers. A Hail Mary pass, and they'll set up Austin Descent. McClanahan went back and threw it as far as he could to Manasseh. Manasseh to Descent, and it's now 13-6 Tigers.
Wow. There's all kinds of substitutes going on here. I don't know why the clock.
They'll have Derek O'Peck, Michael Chambers, and Thomas Rivera in. Bakari and Lowe and Caldwell taking a seat. Bobby Collins sending forth a fling of new bodies.
Three. Taylor and Andino still in the basketball game.
Perhaps to keep them fresh. And another substitute for Savannah State is Jahir Cabeza, the Panamanian national from Cologne in Panama. 13-6, Hawks trail. Quickly up to Andino left sideline. Now Peck and Rivera in the backcourt. Thomas Rivera loses possession, now gets it back. Andino to Peck, back to Andino. Now Rivera, Michael Chambers right sideline, double team, floats it out to Rivera with 12 to shoot. Thomas Rivera double teamed. Rivera fakes in, moves out. Now 8 to shoot to Derek O'Peck, left baseline. Peck stripped, stolen away by Floyd. Floyd up court quickly to McClanahan. McClanahan misses a one-handed dunk. Thomas Rivera gets the rebound. He pushes the other way. Transition for the Hawks. Andino right corner for three. Yes, sorry. Ryan Andino's got 3 trays already. He's going to need to do that a lot in this game. 13-9 Tigers, and a scoop layup coast to coast for Joshua Floyd. 15-9 Tigers. Thomas Rivera over the backcourt. 6-point Tiger lead. Chambers, Rivera, fakes moving left, now splits the defenders, dribbles off his foot out of bounds. It's a turnover for the Hawks and our first timeout of the ball game.
Catch your breath, sir. Catch your breath. I can't even get a word in.
Hang on to your hats, everybody. 15:28 to play in the first half. 15-9 Tigers. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Looking for a new car? Look no further than the car store. Call Cedric Armwood at 844-3440 at the car store in Salisbury. Bad credit? No credit. Good credit? Armwood, your new car. His number is 443-944-3440. Mention you heard this ad and receive $300 off your purchase. The car store in Salisbury and Cedric Armwood, proud partners of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Hampton Inns and Suites, Fruitland, Salisbury South, is passionate about getting it right. Their promise to you is a clean hotel room with complimentary Wi-Fi. Hampton Inns and Suites South is only 7 miles from the Maryland Eastern Shore campus. Also within walking distance of 5 local restaurants and features a shuttle service that can take you back and forth to campus. Hampton Inns and Suites, an official supporter of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Let's pause that text station ID, Shore Sports Network, SFMSports.net. Will DeBoer and Dave Bird, 15:20 to play in the first half. Savannah State up 15-9. 3-pointer pulled up from Casey Wells. He's fouled on the way down by Michael Chambers. And a rare miss from Savannah State from deep range, but Wells will have a chance to get all 3 of those points at the stripe. With a breather, now Savannah State shooting a 5 of 8 in those first 4+ minutes, 3 of 4 from downtown. The Hawks with 3 made baskets, all of them by Ryan Andino, all of them threes. He's going to have to play the game of his life tonight. Casey Wells hits it.
Andino's going to get open because with the team trapping, if he gets himself set and gets in that spot, he's going to be able to shoot the ball.
From by way of Georgia perimeter, an aspiring sportscaster himself. Back in the streets of State lead, 18-9. Now you're 5 minutes into this contest. Peck and Rivera breaking the trap. They get it up court. Rivera loses control. He is trapped. Now Chambers with Manasseh coming over to guard. Rivera in the backcourt, slowing it down. Chambers left sideline. Pass back to Andino. Now Rivera with 8 to shoot. Thomas Rivera, deep right side of the backcourt. Rivera crosses over, pulls up 3 from the right wing, rattles out. Rebound tipped by Taylor, controlled now by Descent for Savannah State. Pass into the right corner, Strong. Casey Wells for 3. Too strong. Rebound down low by Manasseh. Troyce Manasseh misses the layup. Tipped out of bounds. And who it's the call? Savannah State basketball. Taylor got a hand on it. And Ike takes his seat. Bakari Copeland back in. Austin Descent to inbound for Blue. Quickly right corner for Marcus. That's Jabir Hirkeza, actually. That's Jahir Cabeza. I'm speaking gibberish. It's moving so fast that you can't even get proper syllables in.
I'm trying to keep up with the numbers.
Yeah. That foul against Michael Chambers. He quickly picks up his second. Chambers back out. Caldwell and McIntosh in for the Hawks. 14:34 to play. Flung in, left wing for Wells. He's wide open, pushes the 3 to the right. Rebound, Peck. Takes it away from McIntosh. Now McIntosh up court. Peck dribbles right sideline, meets a trap, bounce past the Caldwell right baseline. Dante, back to McIntosh. Left wing for Andino for 3. In and out. Rebound, Dante Caldwell. Back to Andino. Thought about pulling up again immediately. Shot clock did not reset. The shot clock needs to reset. That one hit the rim. Peck back out to Caldwell. McIntosh takes into the corner. McIntosh. Now the shot clock finally resetting. It's way off the mark. Andino back to McIntosh. Bakari Copeland, right baseline. Splits a double team. Wild shot, front rim. Rebound, Savannah State. Here is Cabeza. Cabeza loses control. Copeland volleys it right back to him. Cabeza wrestles it away. Left baseline for Kelly. Out to Manasseh. Troy Manasseh flings right corner for Cabeza. Cabeza back out to Descent. Descent stripped. Copeland's got it. Copeland tries to feed McIntosh, and it's swatted away by Manasseh, who controls for Savannah State. Savannah State, Manasseh pulls up 3. In and out. Rebound, Caldwell. Dante quickly up court. Now to McIntosh. McIntosh jump pass to Peck, tipped up in the air, out of bounds. Last touch by Savannah State. 13:21 to play in this first half, and an entire new shift coming in. As Horace Broadnax is playing this like a hockey game, an entire new team for Savannah State, just about. McClanahan amongst them coming in. He had 8 points in the first 5 minutes.
I don't think he's going to stay out too long.
Logan McIntosh in the backcourt, a brief moment of solace or silence or calmness, what have you. McIntosh to Peck on the left wing with 10 to shoot. Derrico back into McIntosh. 1-2. Dante Caldwell right baseline. Scoop layup around traffic, and he rattles it home. Dante Caldwell with long arms and long legs, able to lay it in. 18-11 Tigers. Jump pass to Manasseh, left wing. He moves baseline on Copeland. Dishes out to Zach Sellers. Straightaway 3. In and out and back down. Zach Sellers with the tray. He shoots 38%. 10-point lead, 21-11. The full court press, but Savannah State commits a foul as Isaiah Felder with too many hands.
Savannah State's playing a 2-3 zone, but they trap everywhere in the half court.
McIntosh saunters up court, catches his breath. Logan McIntosh, left side pass to Caldwell, drops it, gets it back. Now McIntosh, top of the circle, meeting a double team. Bounce pass into Copeland at the free throw line. Bakari driving against 2 defenders with the right hand, no good. Peck's there for the lay-in. Derrico Peck, a dunk-style layup. Second chance for Rico. 21-18 Tigers. And now a quick pass to McClanahan. High bounce off the three-pointer. No good. Caldwell has the rebound taken away from him. Isaiah Felder dribbles out left corner. No good on 3. Rebound. Peck is fouled as he tries to control the board. Where do these guys all come from?
They're all over the place. Peck on a great offensive tap back there with both hands. He is definitely can get up over top anybody on the floor.
And with the size advantage the Hawks have, they're going to need to get those offensive rebounds. Jordan Gaines, a 6'7" freshman. He's a skinny guy, the biggest man on the floor now for Savannah State. McIntosh left corner, in and out. Peck, back dunk, and he's fouled. Pushed away from the basket. That is Felder. Isaiah Felder will have to take a seat with 2 fouls in the last minute.
I'm not sure if Father's Coach Broadnet, because he's playing just about everybody, so we're going to spread those fouls out.
Derek O'Peck shooting 2 free throws in this game. The reigning MEAC Defensive Player of the Week. Missed the first, a little bit short. Well, Peck in his last 2 games with steal and a half, 6 rebounds a game. He's blocked 5 shots, all of them in the Saturday game. And he misses both of his free throws. Rebound pulled down by Gaines. Gaines pushing the other way. That's McClanahan left channel. McClanahan dribbles out. Peck on him closely. Media at the next break. McClanahan, quick pass to the right side. Sellers. Sellers right of center. 3-ball rolls home. Zach Sellers with another tray. It's 24-13 Savannah State.
Yeah, pretty simple offense. Drive and dish and shoot.
McIntosh up court, serpentining. Lobs left baseline for Caldwell. 18-footer, no good. Back of the rim. Rebound for Gaines. Gaines dribbles up himself. Leading pass for Descent left channel. Pushes off Peck. Descent pulls up, fakes a shot. Now dribbles in, dishes out. Right corner for 3, no good. Rebound is Gaines. Gaines falls over on his rebound attempt. And he travels and slides across the court. Now we'll take a break. 11:20 to play in this first half. Tigers 24, Hawks 13. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place, Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Pasa Restaurant on the Bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place, Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDewey.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. The SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes Store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
Back in the red-hot Heights, 24-13, Savannah State leading Maryland Eastern Shore. Boy, that's a couple-year flashback for me. 11:20 to play in this first half. 12 three-point attempts already for Savannah State. They hit 5 of them. 8 points for Dexter McClanahan, 6 for Zach Sellers. Andino still the team leader for Eastern Shore with 9 points. None since the last break. McIntosh at the M center court. It's to Andino, right sideline, now to McIntosh. Caldwell left wing. Back out to Andino in the backcourt. Now McIntosh right sideline with 12 to shoot. Caldwell slings to Andino. Double team meets him immediately. Jump past the Peck. Now to McIntosh, open right wing. He pulls up from 3. Too strong. Rebound for Descent. Descent quickly up court. Serpentines between 2 defenders. Descent taking it himself coast to coast. Jump pass. Tipped out of bounds. Intended for Sellers. Instead, it's in the Eastern Shore bench. Rivera in for Eastern Shore. Also in for the Tigers, I see Robert Kelly Jr. and Joshua Floyd.
Foul bench.
McClanahan to inbound for the boys in blue. Into the backcourt. Sellers brings it across the midway line. Screen set by Kelly. Sellers takes it to his right. Fakes, now turns on the Jets over Copeland. A jump pass for Kelly, left baseline. He's in the paint and lays it in. Some rare paint points for the Tigers.
Old-fashioned pick and roll that time.
13-point lead at 26-13. 10.5 to play in the first half. McIntosh calling out instructions. Simon Rivera on the floor. McIntosh running the point for the moment. McIntosh feeding Bakari Copeland right baseline. Double team, slings out to Rivera, slings to Caldwell left baseline. Dante Caldwell taking it hard to the hoop, and he flicks it in. Caldwell with 4 points. 11-point deficit for the Hawks. And now in fast break, Savannah State pulls up from 3. No good. Too short. Floyd misses. Rebound Caldwell. McIntosh up court quickly, taking it coast to coast. No look pass to Macari. Copeland reverse layup is good. Macari's on the board on the feed from McIntosh. 26-17 Tigers.
Good assist by McIntosh.
Sellers loses dribble, picks it back up again, hands off to McClanahan backcourt. McClanahan leading right, bursts around Peck, up against Copeland, foul committed. Macari with his second. That's big for the Hawks, and Dexter McClanahan's got coming up.
That's a matchup for Peck 30 feet from the basket because he's just a little bit quicker. The big guard, too, by the way. McClanahan's is 6.
It was like a muscle car.
Yeah.
Dexter McClanahan. He's eclipsed the 20.5 season. He can, to crash the boards as well. A couple of double-doubles. One of them in MEAC play against Hampton. He rattles home his first free throw. 9 points from McClanahan.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to put him on the free-throw line either because he looks like he's going to knock him down.
Macari Copeland taking his seat with 2 fouls at the 9:38 mark of the first half. Isaac Taylor back into the game.
That's right after getting his first basket because he hadn't really been involved in the play, if you noticed.
They have erased him from the narrative, at least in these first 10 minutes. McClanahan, second free throw up and off the front of the rim and down. 28-17 Tigers. 9.5 to play before the break. Rivera, drop back to McIntosh. McIntosh, Rivera, they got to get it up the half-court line. At 20, and they finally get it over. Almost missed the 10-second clock. Caldwell steps around a couple of men. Delayed shot is up and in. Middle of the paint for Dante Caldwell. He's starting to sizzle up. He's got 6. 28-19 time. On the right wing, instead doesn't take it. That's to McClanahan. Dexter playing around with Peck. Flings left corner for Cabaza. Cabaza out to McClanahan against Peck. Dribbles him up. Peck reaches in and steals the basketball. Fine defensive play by Rico. Derrick Peck takes it all the way, and a charge has Derrick Peck basically body slammed Joshua Floyd.
Chest to chest there. Peck trying to get rid of the basketball on a pass. And
it's WrestleMania, Princess Anne edition. Derrick Peck with a steal, and he gives it right back. 28-19 Tigers, and Thomas Rivera with a steal. He'll pull up from the left wing. Nobody's nearly around him, and he misses point blank. Rebound for Savannah State, who was all the way down. Now they move in transition. Blocked by Peck. McClanahan denied at the rim. Here's Caldwell the other way. Dante Caldwell reverse layup. He's blocked the other way. Tipped out to McIntosh. And McIntosh with the stop sign with his hand.
Yeah. So let everybody catch their breath, please.
Yeah, a whistle. And they're going to have to try and sort this out here. Possession-wise, well, I don't even know. They're pointing at the clock right now.
I don't know how you keep up with that. How can you keep up with that looking at there?
I don't know, but they're sending both teams back to their benches, and they're going to take a look at how much time should be on the clock. It's at 8:38 right now, 28-19, Savannah State in the lead.
It was back-to-back blocks. Peck on one end, and I'm not sure on the other. There's a couple blue shirts going up there for that. I think might have been Wells on the block on that end, and I'm not sure when the shot clock would change on and off or what.
Dave, I did some video editing in high school and college, and in order to talk this fast, I have to speed myself up. I make it like a 200%.
You have to get it in. You're
exactly,
not gonna get it in,
but there's no button right here for 200%. So I don't even know how both of us are keeping up with this game. It's breakneck.
We're going to tell it like we see it. Let's put it that way. It may not be quite as quick.
You might have to call ahead of the play. Dante Caldwell on the left sideline to Rivera, and now McIntosh right sideline. Needs a trap, has to dribble out deep backcourt. Rivera fakes a pass left corner, dribbles in, bounces into Taylor. Taylor triple team, works hard with the left hand is in. Isaac Taylor in control down low. It's a touchdown deficit against Savannah State up 28-21. Manassas fooling with Rivera, spin move against him, pull up jumper from 12 foot, in and out. Rebound to
rim.
Caldwell. What's that?
I can't see that from now. That's the outside guy's call. It's not the guy underneath the basket. He can't see that. He's looking down there. It's the outside guy's call.
Offensive interference, and Eastern Shore in control of the basket. That was goaltending, and it's now 30-21. Tigers on top. McIntosh, left wing, pointing out instructions to Caldwell. Now Rivera on the right sideline. Guarded closely by Floyd. Peck sets a screen. Rivera gets some space, flings to McIntosh, left wing. Drives in baseline. Wow. Shoulder check on the baseline by Jahir Cabeza. And that'll take us to our under 8 timeout on the foul by Cabeza. 7:54 to play in the first half. It's 30-21. Savannah State on top. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
The baby is just so beautiful.
Mom, this baby is a toddler now. Sammy's into absolutely everything. We've been working on childproofing. That's why we called Budget Blinds to come put in motorized blinds and shades.
Those beautiful new window treatments are motorized?
Yeah, you just use this remote, see?
Oh, that is so great. But what does it have to do with baby proofing?
No cords. Nothing for Sammy to grab hold of.
Wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah, it's more of a necessity than a luxury when you have kids.
My grandson is beautiful. My daughter is brilliant. And now I need Budget Blinds to come to my house right away.
Budget Blinds helps you childproof your home, the luxury of cordless motorized window coverings. And during the Luxury Within Reach event, the more you buy, the more you save, with savings up to $2,000. Hurry and call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now before this offer ends, or go online to budgetblinds.com. Don't miss out. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now. Offer good on select products at participating independently owned and operated franchises. Restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
Back at the Heights Center, 30-21, Savannah State leading Maryland Eastern Shore. 7:54 to play in the first half. Eastern Shore shooting just 3 of 12 from beyond the arc, all of them by Andino. Savannah State 5 of 13 from their favorite spot beyond the arc. McIntosh flings it for Eastern Shore, moving left to right. And McIntosh backcourt, he'll reset the offense. Other key stats, Shore's missed all 3 of their free throws. Savannah State 7 of 7. Tyler Jones freshman of the game. Overhand pass by McIntosh is intercepted by Floyd, left sideline. Floyd trying to control. He can't juggle it inbounds. Rolls away, and Eastern Shore gets a break.
Yeah, tippy-toeing down the sideline. Great hustle by both teams.
And they're going back to the scorer's table. Is it the shot clock again?
No. But really, well, this whole game is hard to do. It's hard to referee. It's hard to keep a clock. It's hard to call. It's because it is people everywhere.
And they're going to have to go to the table and look at this again. For what, I'm not sure. So we'll reset. 30-21, Savannah State. The foul situation is as follows. Eastern Shore with 16 fouls. So the Tigers will have free throws from here on out. 5 fouls against SSU. Leading scorer is Dexter McClanahan. He's got 10 points in 12 minutes. 2 of 5 shooting and a perfect 4 for 4 from the stripe. Other scores for Savannah State, they got 6 out of Zach Sellers, 5 out of Joshua Floyd. Eastern Shore's got 9 out of Ryan Andino and 6 out of Dante Caldwell. Most importantly for the Hawks, Bakari Copeland on the bench now.
2 fouls.
With 2 fouls. He's played just 8 minutes in this first half and has gotten just the 2 points. Reigning MEAC Co-Player of the Week. A double-double machine at the end of January for Eastern Shore, and he is not going to see action again, I would guess, until the second half. All right, we're back in action. Everything's been reset. The Hawks now have 12 seconds to shoot. McIntosh up court. Bounce pass to Caldwell, deep backcourt. Caldwell back to McIntosh with 6 to shoot. McIntosh to Andino. Andino thought about it from 28 feet. 3 to shoot. Andino to Taylor. Taylor, turnaround jumper from 18-foot right wing. No good. Rebound. Caldwell nearly had it. Instead, he fouls Savannah State trying to get to the basketball.
And this guy's crashing the boards everywhere on both teams. A lot of bodies going everywhere. Wow, quick basketball.
First foul against Dante Caldwell, 7th for the Hawks, so it's a 1-1 situation for Troyce Manasseh. One of the cooler names we've seen in this building this season. The senior from Brooklyn, coming off of a 17.5 rebound game at Howard on Saturday. Manasseh misses his free throw. It's off the front of the rim and to the right. Rebound for Caldwell. Caldwell and McIntosh trying to finagle it up court. A jump pass to Caldwell, left channel, up court. Caldwell drives in, loses it. Taylor's got it and drops back to McIntosh for the slowdown. 7:06 to play in the half. McIntosh around the horn to Andino. Double team, jump pass back out to McIntosh. 10 to shoot. Andino, left baseline for TJ. TJ intercepted. Here comes Floyd the other way for Savannah State, working against 3 defenders. Steps around McIntosh. How did he go in that direction? He's breaking ankles. Joshua Floyd, it's 32 to 21. Tigers in the lead. 6:40 to play in the half. McIntosh stripped. There's an interception by Cabeza. Cabeza taking himself strip. Here, Cabeza with a step around. And Caldwell commits the hacking foul on Cabeza. That's 2 on Dante, and that's crucial for the Hawks as well. 2 the leading scorers from the last game for the Hawks have to take seats with 2 fouls in the first half.
With 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in this half, it's going to be a lot of bench time for Caldwell and Copeland.
Well, we've got the critical period of this game. Tigers up by 11. They can add to it with Jahir Cabeza at the free throw line. He misses on the front iron of his first free throw. Just a 57% shooter.
Yeah, it's the first two missed free throws for the Tigers.
Jahir Cabeza, he scored 10 or more points in 4 the first 5 games of the season for the Tigers, but he has been relatively quiet in MEAC play. Just 6 points and 4 rebounds per game overall. And the Panamanian national hits his second free throw. 1 of 2 for Cabeza. 33-21, Tigers, 6.5 to play in the half. Rivera breaks a couple of ankles to get around half court. Now Taylor to McIntosh, flings to Andino, left wing for 3. He's blocked. Andino gets his own rebound. Cabeza left way up for that one. And now a pass into the backcourt. McIntosh controls it. And he took us out on press row. Rivera pulls up right wing for 3. Bounces. No. Peck the tip back. There we go. Peck. Rico. One-handed tip. Rivera with a steal on the inbound. Thomas Rivera waits for his troops to get back. Jump pass for Andino. Left wing. He hands off to McIntosh. Back to Andino. Left wing for 3. Got it! Oh, man, the Hawks hustling that time. Brian Andino, he's got 12. This crowd's fired up. 5 in a row in about 10 seconds for the Hawks. 33-26 Tigers. Dribbling around the left side is Floyd. Floyd takes it to the hole himself, scoops it in.
Going left, shooting with a right hand. Great layup there.
Rivera runs into a double-team wall, jumps it to McIntosh. He's over the midway line. McIntosh taking himself coast to coast. Hook pass to Taylor. Taylor pump fake, fouled hard as he goes up for the lay-in, and Ike's going to have free throws.
The game's going so fast you can't even go back a play and talk about it. Yeah, it's over. We're ready for the next play.
So let's talk about Rivera's steal on that basket moments ago. He flew out of nowhere, brought Savannah State a taste of its own medicine.
Right, and Peck had a nice putback again on a tip. How we couldn't mention.
Isaac Taylor's first free throw is up and good. 3 for Taylor so far. In for the Tigers, I see Kelly, McClanahan, Sellers, and Felder. Isaiah Felder with 2 fouls into the game about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Descent also into the game for the Tigers.
And the Hawks playing with 3 guards out there, and Taylor and Peck.
Taylor hits his first and second free throw, so 2 for Taylor, 35-28. Hawks trail, and this is shaping up to be an Arena League football game in the first half. Descent right wing, pass quickly to Sellers on the left side. Back to Descent, Andino all up in his face. Descent dribbles to his left, pulls up from 3 over Andino and drains it. Austin Descent in traffic. 10-point Tiger lead, 38-28. Under 5 to play in the first half. Rivera running the point, flings to McIntosh in the left wing, fakes inside to Peck, now back out to Rivera, fakes right, dribbles right, meets a trap, scoops it to Andino on the right sideline. Back to Rivera, Rivera straight away, pulls up from the free throw line, too strong, rebound for Sellers. High, Hail Mary pass to McClanahan, past McIntosh, jumping layup is good for Dexter McClanahan, 40-28. Tigers lead. Peck, pass deflected right back to him, left baseline. Strong pass to Rivera in the backcourt. And McIntosh will slow it down. McIntosh Left wing for Andino. Double team meets him immediately. Rivera deep backcourt. 10 to shoot. McIntosh right sideline. Rivera. Andino pulls up 25-foot left wing. No good to the left side. Rebound McIntosh. Fresh 30 for White. Hawks moving right to left. Although it's all a blur at this point.
Here comes the trap again.
Taylor on the right baseline. Taylor to Peck at the free throw line. Peck around his man. He's fouled. Either Felder or Kelly got a hand in there.
Yeah, I think Felder got that foul.
It's Felder, and Isaiah Felder with 3 fouls in the first half. That takes us to our final break of the opening 20. 3:56 to play in the first half. 40-28, Tigers in front. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Lion in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
Hey, Hawks fans, here's a slam dunk of a deal. Download the McDonald's app, and if the Hawks score 70 points today, you can score any size Big Mac sandwich tomorrow for free. That's right, the original Big Mac or the new Mac Jr. or Grand Mac. Now there's a Mac for any size appetite. And don't forget, you can use your Hawk card at the Princess Anne McDonald's location. McDonald's of Eastern Shore is a proud sponsor of Hawks Athletics. Valid at participating McDonald's.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. Get the SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
They're back at the Heights Center. 3:56 to play in the first half. Maryland Eastern Shore trailing Savannah State 40-28. Well, Savannah State winners of 5 in a row. In that stretch, they have beaten FAMU, South Carolina State, and Howard, each by 5 or fewer points. So they're winning all the close games. They've also beaten Morgan State and Dell State in that stretch. Derek O'Peck to shoot 2 free throws, and he hits his first. Derek O'Peck rattles home. He's got 5 in this game, and along with 4 rebounds, a block, and a steal.
And we are on pace to score, I would say, pretty much a 90-point ball game here.
Trouble is the other guys are on pace to score 100. Peck's second free throw, nothing but net. Fine arcing shot from Derek O'Peck. And Michael Chambers coming back in for Logan McIntosh. They sort of mess with Savannah State's rhythm for the moment. They'll have to come back and inbound it again. McClanahan, Sellers, Manasseh, Descent, Kelly on the floor for Blue. Peck, Taylor, Rivera, Chambers, and Andino for White. Left corner pass from Manasseh. Manasseh pulls up over Taylor. Too short on the 3-ball attempt. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Kelly. Eastern Shore basketball. It's 40-30. Tigers on top.
Top everybody.
Now Brandon Jordan back into the game.
The Hawks pretty much staying with a 3-guard offense and 2 big guys. Again, just playing a lot of guards out there. They need it.
We've seen 11 Tigers in the game so far. Rivera beats the trap to Peck, and Peck fouled by Descent as Descent nearly came up with the steal.
Those free throws now for the next 3:30 in this basketball game, so it's going to be the 3-throw line is going to jump up at us and maybe allow us to talk about the game a little bit.
Maybe.
And catch your breath.
This is a double showtime. Eastern Shore and Savannah State going at it roar for roar. But Savannah State trying to keep pace with Morgan State and the others at the top of the MEAC leaderboard as Peck hits his first free throw.
I think Savannah State's the only Morgan loss, isn't it?
It is. Wow. Came during this 5-game winning streak. North Carolina Central, the only other team above Savannah State, as Derek Peck hits both his free throws. He's a perfect 4 for 4 from the line in the last minute or so, and about 40-32. Savannah State leads. Floyd gets it back, flings left corner from Manasseh. Tries Manasseh for 3, in and out. Rebound, Descent, offensive. Fresh 30 for Blue. Steal by Rivera. Too strong of a pass. Thomas Rivera behind the back dribble. He's on the left wing. Taylor sets a screen, bounce pass to Chambers. Chambers wasn't ready for it. Nearly dribbles it out of bounds. Has to save it in, and it was last touched by Savannah State. Michael Chambers almost fell asleep on the sideline, and Bobby Collins is not happy at all.
No, you can't be very, very nonchalant in this game, or somebody's going to be trapping you. There's hands everywhere.
Rivera takes the inbound. He's on the right channel. Double team comes to greet him. He's chased to the midway line. Falling over past to Peck. Derrico on the right wing. Spins to turn around to Rivera. Rivera crossover dribble. Middle of the paint. Flings it out left corner for Chambers. Chambers cuts across the paint. Hook shot with 1 to shoot. No good. Rebound pulled down for Gaines and Savannah State. And now Rivera causing more trouble down low. The ball is on the floor. A pile of humanity and a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Savannah State. More great hustle from Thomas Rivera.
Yeah, how about that, Thomas? That's about the third time Rivera got his hands on the inbounds there. And you better go at it very hard.
2 steals in this game, and he nearly had a third. Kelly in. Gaines out, as Horace Broadnax was not a fan of that segment. Casey Wells back in as well. Well, Broadnax used to high-powered offenses. He was the point guard on the 1984 Georgetown Hoya National Championship team. That was Patrick Ewing's squad.
I can say he threw the ball into Ewing. I could have done that.
Easy to pick up assist that time. Floyd inside for Kelly. He misses straight away on a point-blank layup, but the Hawks cannot control the rebound. Chambers and Peck bouncing it over, and they can't control. Savannah State keeps the basketball.
Yeah, Peck on the ball out of bounds.
Floyd to inbound. No look pass left corner for McClanahan. McClanahan rainbow into the backcourt for Wells. Wells flings it to Floyd. Right wing for 3. No good. Rebound. Peck rolls it off the back with Savannah State player, and the Tigers have the basketball again. Floyd to McClanahan on the left wing. McClanahan dribbling in. Right baseline for Kelly. Kelly out to Floyd. Jump pass, and now Floyd gets it right back from the right wing. A pump of the fist from Joshua Floyd as he buries the 3. 43-32 Tigers. 2:16 to play in the half. Unbelievable. Rivera and Chambers, they'll try and slow it down. Rivera, left sideline. Screen set by Peck as Rivera centers. Pass to Chambers in the right wing. Inside to Taylor. Ike double team. Turns around. Jumper up the glass and good. And the foul. Isaac Taylor just using his sheer size that time. He owns a few inches and a whole lot of muscle on Kelly and Manasseh underneath. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Right. Savannah has no size, really. I mean, Taylor and Peck look like men out there compared to the size of the two. Savannah's playing 4 guards most of the time.
It's like they got Curry and Thompson, but with no Durant or no Draymond Green. Taylor misses the free throw, rolls it to the right, and with 2 minutes to play, it's a 43-34 Tiger lead. McClanahan slings it to Floyd, left wing. Back to McClanahan, straight away from 3. Rolls it back and out. Rebound, McIntosh. McIntosh pushing. Andino, left wing, wide open for 3. No good. Taylor, the putback dunk. Isaac Taylor, a yelp of excitement. It's back within 7, 43-36 Tigers. That brought the crowd to its feet as Isaac Taylor owns the paint tonight. Manasseh on the perimeter. Quick pass to Floyd. Takes the shot, dribbles in. Stripped by Peck. Rivera comes up with it. Hawks in transition. They'll slow it down. Thomas Rivera to Andino.
Yeah, how about get that ball into Taylor? He's enthused in there.
McIntosh centers. Now it's Rivera. Bounce pass to left corner. Andino for 3. He got it. He's got 5. 15 points for Andino. 43-39. Hawks within 4. 1 minute to play in the half. Left baseline for Floyd. Floyd fouled as Isaac Taylor. Too much body down there. Is that just his first?
I don't recall anyone.
That's just his first. Well, Copeland's in foul trouble. Caldwell's in foul trouble.
But Taylor stepped up.
Isaac Taylor says, give me the ball. Ike, a big put-back dunk. He's got 8 points already. His career high, 12. He got that against North Carolina A&T a couple of Wednesdays ago. And now Joshua Floyd to shoot 1-1. 19 fouls for the Hawks in this half. Floyd, a 60% free throw shooter, hits the first. Floyd, Miramar, Florida native. A town that used to be called Burma. Well, close enough at least. And his second free throw, no good, too short. Rebound Taylor. 1 minute to play in the half. McIntosh pushing up court with Rivera. Rivera squirts by 2 defenders, takes it right baseline, and too much gusto. He dribbles it out of bounds, and the Hawks turn it over.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, Rivera's done an admirable job against all this pressure, but that time he got a little too deep on the baseline and off his foot out of bounds.
9th turnover for the Hawks, trying to keep up with this Eastern Shore attack. They got 10 turnovers, but 9 for Savannah State. Blue bringing it up court, and a drag of the foot by Cabeza. You could hear that from the rafters. The official, I think, pausing a split second to even think to himself, man, that's the most obvious travel I've ever seen. 47.1 seconds remaining. It's 44-39. Savannah State on top. Eastern Shore basketball moving right to left. Rivera and McIntosh playing ping pong to get across court. Float pass to Taylor. Now back out to McIntosh. McIntosh, Rivera, right sideline. Peck floats it out to Peck. Peck to McIntosh. Slings it to Andino. Andino catch and shoot. Left wing 3. No good. Rebound. Peck had a hand on it. Knocked out of bounds. And Enrico had the last touch. Isaiah Felder coming back in for offense. Savannah State can hold on for the last shot. 28.8 seconds remaining, and the shot clock is dead.
44-39. Savannah leading. 28 seconds. I can't believe we got a break in the action. Now we got a timeout. How about that?
Timeout called. Was that just a team timeout?
I think I saw
30-second timeout. Tigers.
I think it might be a use it or lose it timeout.
Horace Broadnax using that timeout. Now Broadnax, one of the more interesting coaching backgrounds in the MEAC. Again, a national champion at Georgetown. Graduated with a finance degree. Got his doctorate in law from Florida State in 1991. He's been a partner at the Orlando law firm of Morgan, Colling, and Gilbert since 1998. And he practiced law in between years of coaching Bethune-Cookman and then coming over to Savannah State, a man of varied interests, Horace Broadnax.
And a smart guy, too. How about that?
So Dexter McClanahan inbounds to Sellers. Sellers saunters up court. Savannah State, for the first time in this game, will slow it down.
It's hard to believe. They're holding the ball for the last 15 seconds.
Peck guarding Sellers deep in the left side backcourt. 10 seconds left now. Sellers makes his move against Peck. Top of the circle, flings right corner, 3-ball attempt, quick release, it's good. Casey Wells, 1 second left, and overhand two-handed fling by McIntosh, misses everything, nearly takes out a row of fans. And that's the way the first half ends. Savannah State reinforcing its lead. They lead Maryland Eastern Shore 47-39 after a wild 20 minutes of action from the Heights Center. We'll take a break and come back with the beginning of the Hawk Halftime Show, stats, and more superlatives. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
There are two kinds of people in this world, the haves and the have-dones. The haves trade bonds and discuss the latest IPOs. The have-dones create bonds and enjoy crafted IPAs at hundreds of restaurants and bars. Thirsty? Think Groupon. Hungry? Think Groupon. Looking for your new favorite restaurant? Download the Groupon app and use code WELCOME and get $10 off your first Groupon deal of $25 or more. Restrictions apply. See Groupon.com/radio for details. Because if you're going to own something, own the experience. Groupon.
Stay connected with your latest weather forecast by downloading the AccuWeather app for iOS, Android, and Windows. These free apps provide the very latest in weather news and information, including MinuteCast, the leading minute-by-minute weather forecast that's hyper-localized down to your exact street address. Download AccuWeather today at iTunes, Google Play, and Microsoft stores and experience the superior accuracy that comes from the world's most trusted name in weather. Download AccuWeather and plan your day with confidence.
Like the taste of fresh apples? Looking for something a little different? Try an Angry Orchard hard cider. We use traditional cider apples from a 100-year-old orchard. It takes 2 apples to make each bottle of Angry Orchard. So at the end of the day, relax and raise a glass to something a little unexpected. Angry Orchard, crisp, refreshing, and not too sweet. And now in cans. Angry Orchard hard cider. Branch out.
Angry Orchard Cider Company, Walden, New York. Drink responsibly.
The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. 13 institutions, all striving as one to excel in the classroom and on the field. A Division I conference with 16 sponsored sports, showcasing the talents and strengths of our student athletes through hard work and perseverance. The Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, educating student athletes for the game of life.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
We welcome you to the Hawk Halftime Show from the Heights Athletic Center courtside. Wild first 20 minutes of action. Maryland Eastern Savannah State 47-39. Will DeVore and Dave Bird with you. And Dave, I know we've probably run this record constantly since the game began, but whoosh, whoosh is the word.
I would say so. At full speed ahead, non-stop action, pressing full court, dropping back to a 2-3 zone, and then trapping. And the Hawks, really, if you don't play against that a lot, it's tough to adjust. And I think Bobby Collins has gone to a 3-guard offense with 2 big guys down. Isaac Taylor stepped up a little bit, and Thomas Rivera has actually done pretty well against that press.
Yes, the senior leader Rivera, he's really showing up on the score sheet. Let's take a look at the hard stats. Maryland Eastern Shore shooting 14 of 36 in the first half. That's 39%. 5 of 19 from deep, 6 of 11 from the free throw line. Savannah State 15 of 31 shooting the basketball. That's 48%. 8 of 19 from downtown. The best three-point shooting team by volume in the NCAA, shooting 42% in the first half. 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Individual scores, Ryan Andino lighting up for Eastern Shore in the first half. 15 points on 5 of 12 shooting, all threes. 8 points for Isaac Taylor down low, 3 of 5 shooting. He's got 4 rebounds in 15 minutes of action. And he is, at this point, almost destined to set new career highs in minutes, maybe even points in this game. Other scores, 8 for Derek Opek off the bench, including 5 rebounds. He's got a block and a steal as well. Dante Caldwell, 6 points and 6 rebounds. Just 2 for Bakari Copeland, 1 of 4 shooting. He has been limited to 8 minutes of action due to foul trouble. And scorers in the game have been Michael Chambers, Tyler Jones, and Thomas Rivera. But Rivera, with 2 rebounds, 1 rebound, he's got 5 assists in the game and 4 steals. 4 steals for Thomas Rivera in the first half. He is showing up to play today. For Savannah State, 13 points out of Joshua Floyd on 5 of 8 shooting. 12 out of Dexter McClanahan, including 8 in the first 4 minutes of action. 6 points for Zach Sellers, 6 for Casey Wells, 5 points for Austin Day Sent, 2 each for Robert Kelly Jr. and Troyce Manasseh, and 1 point for Jahir Cabeza. Scoreless were Marcus Glenn, Jordan Gaines, and Isaiah Felder, who's got 3 fouls in 5 minutes of action. Not the sort of official that you want for Horace Broadnax. Rebounding-wise, 22 for the Tigers, 21 for the Hawks. 9 fouls for each side in the first 20 minutes. 10 assists each, 10 turnovers each. 3 blocks for Savannah State, 2 for Maryland Eastern Shore, and 6 steals apiece. They're pretty much even in everything but the scoreboard, with the 8 points separating the 2 sides. Points in the paint, Eastern Shore 16-12. Off turnovers, SSU 12-6. Second chance points, Hawks 10-2. Fast break points, Tigers 8-0. Bench points 12-8 in favor of Savannah State. We've been tied twice. The lead has never changed. Savannah State has led essentially wire to wire.
Right, and they played extremely hard wire to wire, but that's how they play. We knew that coming in was going to be quick. I just didn't realize How quick? It's quicker than we anticipated.
Quicker.
And I think the Hawks have weathered that storm the first half a little bit and trying to get used to playing against that. And maybe coming out the second half, we'll see if we stick with that three-guard offense. And maybe we don't have an opportunity to pass the ball down inside too much because the pace of the game is being dictated by Savannah.
Well, the second half adjustments, Bobby Collins will have to get his guys all ramped up again for another long running game in the second half. Horace Broadnex, meanwhile, will bring whatever adjustments he has against what he's seen out of 20 minutes from the Hawks. And as fast as they're running, as deep as they're going on the bench, I think the 12th man coming off the bench tonight for the Tigers is going to be the road runner.
Beep, beep. They're playing everybody and going to play everybody. And Coach Collins has played a lot of people too. And we'll see. But I think Caldwell could play well in this type of situation, but he got in foul trouble, so it's been half of the first half on the bench.
6 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 minutes of work. So Caldwell, if he can get the minutes, he's going to be a threat for the Hawks. We'll take a short break, come back with, well, I don't know what we're going to have next. We're going to improvise. It's going to be, Herbie Hancock style in the second segment of the Hawk Halftime Show. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
Hey, Hawks fans, here's a slam dunk of a deal. Download the McDonald's app, and if the Hawks score 70 points today, you can score any size Big Mac sandwich tomorrow for free. That's right, the original Big Mac or the new Mac Jr. or Grand Mac. Now there's a Mac for any size appetite. And don't forget, you can use your Hawk card at the Princess Anne McDonald's location. McDonald's of Eastern Shore is a proud sponsor of Hawks Athletics. Valid at participating McDonald's.
Looking for a new car? Look no further than the car store. Call Cedric today at 443-944-3440. At the car store in Salisbury. Bad credit, no credit. Good credit, any credit. Give Cedric Armwood a call today to get approved for your new car. His number is 443-944-3440. Mention you heard this ad and receive $300 off your purchase. The car store in Salisbury and Cedric Armwood. Proud partners of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hawks fans, for over a century, Delmarva Power has provided safe, reliable energy to customers throughout the region. That's a powerful connection you can count on from here at the shore to throughout Maryland and Delaware. To learn more, visit delmarva.com or call 1-800-375-7117. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Signs by Tomorrow is proud to be one of the founding companies of the one-day sign industry. Our services include banners, trade show displays, window and vehicle lettering, decals, name tags, logo reproduction, and real estate signs. We offer free estimates, design proposals, and on-site consultations. One-day service is available. What we can do for you. Signs by Tomorrow.
Call 410-860-0033 or visit signsbytomorrow.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to the Hawk Halftime Show. Savannah State a 47-39 lead over Maryland Eastern Shore halfway through the ball game. Let's take an extended look at the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a busy Monday night in the MEAC. These games in action right now. 7 minutes to play in the second half. Howard trailing South Carolina State 55-42. 13 to play in the second half. Hampton leads Coppin State 48-43. 3:54 remaining in the first half. Delaware State trails North Carolina Central 33-19. Halftime in Morgan State, the conference leaders, MSU leading Florida A&M 41-24. And we're just about halftime at Norfolk State with NSU leading A&T 30-26. North Carolina A&T on the verge of losing 20 games in a row. Before we get to standings, major upset in women's college basketball is unranked Tennessee, and how often do we get to say that? Goes on the road and defeats fourth-ranked South Carolina 76-74. Wow. We've got one men's top 20 pay set to play from the Golden Dome in South Bend. 20th ranked Notre Dame trails 21 Duke 63-60. And the top 6 or so in the MEAC, it's really a log jam with the top 5, 6, 7 in the league. Morgan State at 6-1. NC Central half a game back at 5-1. Savannah State tied with North Carolina Central, at least lost column at 6-2. Norfolk State at 5-2. Maryland Eastern Shore at 4-2 after winning 3 in a row, and the Coppin State half a game back of the Shore at 4-3. Hampton a full game back of the Shore at 3-3. It's rather layered, and there's a clear hierarchy of teams in the MEAC. Really, Dave, I haven't seen a standing that's been this ordered for quite some time.
I can't remember, but who beat North Carolina Central? Do you know off the top of your head?
I do not.
I do not either. I didn't know if... That would be interesting. That's all right.
We'll soon
see how that matches up.
Eastern Shore looking ahead. They're going to have a chance to take down one of the teams close at their heels. On Wednesday, they go to Hampton on Wednesday night. Then they've got Coppin State, who's also at the heels. Then it's a game at Norfolk State after that. And then we cycle through again between Cookman, NC Central, NC A&T, all at home. Let's take a look. We're looking at the one loss for NC Central. Right?
I don't know if Morgan beat them or has to be somebody.
Let's take a look.
Not played yet.
North Carolina Central, of course, beat Maryland Eastern Shore down in Durham. That game that was delayed due to snow at the beginning of January. Fast enough, but NC Central.
The Wi-Fi is not burning up here tonight.
Yeah, well, we got a big crowd tonight, so everybody is here on hand. Now, here we go. They lost to Delaware State.
Wow.
69-68. That was the day right before Eastern Shore came into town. So, there's your answer. On that note, we're going to take one final commercial break, about 2 minutes until the halftime buzzer sounds to end halftime. We'll come back with the second half of action. 47-39, Hawks trail the Tigers. This is the Shore Sports Network on SFMSports.net.
The Hampton Inns and Suites, Fruitland, Salisbury South, is passionate about getting it right. Their promise to you is a clean, comfortable hotel room with complimentary Wi-Fi. Hampton Inns and Suites, Fruitland, Salisbury South, is only 7 miles from the Maryland Eastern Shore campus. Also within walking distance of 5 local restaurants, and features a shuttle service that can take you back and forth to campus. Hampton Inns and Suites, an official supporter of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Line in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect. She likes everyone. She even likes her untidy roommate's weird guinea pig. Allison, wait, are you texting and driving? Allison, no. That's the exact opposite of what I was just saying about you. Why, Allison? Why? Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at K Pasa Restaurant on the Bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Buckle up, everybody. We got the second half of action from the Heights Athletic Center. Savannah State 47, Maryland Eastern Shore 39, what promises to be another high-flying 20 minutes of action from the Shore. The question is, does Maryland Eastern Shore have the stamina to last 20 more minutes against this track team that Horace Broadnax has assembled?
Well, they're right on the pace for points that have been scoring, so I don't think Savannah is going to slow down. It's a matter of some of the Hawks stepping up and just outscoring, especially Caldwell and Copeland.
Eastern Shore controls possession as we enter the second half. They'll move left to right. Everybody's stretched out. Take your mark. Bang. McIntosh gets the inbound. Second half underway. Andino, McIntosh. Left sideline for Caldwell. Back out to McIntosh. Copeland on the right wing deep. Bakari back to McIntosh. Now Caldwell left wing. He's on the sideline. McIntosh flings to Andino. Andino jump pass to Bakari Copeland, right baseline. Step back jumper. Good. Set your watch by it. Bakari Copeland hitting his first bucket of the half from the right baseline. 47-41. Hawks down now. 30 seconds in. Sellers takes a pass, now dribbles in, drops it out to Floyd. Floyd swings from McClanahan. Left wing three. No good. Too strong. Rebound chased down. That's Floyd. Floyd back out to Sellers. Sellers misses his tray. Rebound McIntosh. McIntosh, serpentine, jump pass over to Caldwell, left sideline. Caldwell inside to Bakari Copeland, posting up. Bakari Copeland, turnaround jumper with the hook, it's good. Bakari Copeland with a fist bump. He's got 4 in the first minute of the half. 4-point deficit for the Hawks, 47-43. Flung into the left corner for Josh Floyd. Floyd misses everything. Air ball off of Savannah State's Manasseh and Eastern Shore basketball. They have a chance to get it within one possession.
And it's they've been going to their bread and butter with Bakari Copeland, inside and out.
He has carried this team on his back throughout most of MEAC play so far, and he has scored the first 2 buckets of this half. Copeland up court with it. Long pass for Caldwell, saved in bounds to McIntosh. Now Bakari Copeland, right wing for 3. In and out, it was halfway down.
Oh, that was way down,
it took
way down.
Every part of the rim and did not fall. Rebound McClanahan. Kelly straightaway 3. Pushed to the left, and Copeland with the rebound now.
That was way down and rolled back out.
You can watch it swirl around. Now Caldwell trapped. He's got it to Andino. McIntosh on the right wing. McIntosh dribbles out. Andino takes the pass corner. Now flings left corner for Caldwell. Inside to Taylor. Turnaround left baby hook. 5 foot is in. Isaac Taylor's got 10. It's a 2-point game. 47-45. Tigers. A pull-up 3 straightaway. McClanahan, no good. Rebound tipped around. And Caldwell lobs it. It's on the floor. Taylor saves it into Caldwell. Nice hustle by the big man Taylor to get on the floor. McIntosh in transition. Low McIntosh. Left side of the paint. Blocked by Kelly. Out of bounds. Shore basketball. The long arms of Robert Kelly denying Logan McIntosh that time.
Man, one way to get back in the game is Savannah State miss all the time, and the Hawks come back and are making shot after shot after shot. So the shooting percentage for the Hawks have gone up tremendously.
McIntosh lobs into Copeland, left baseline. Copeland, triple teamed. He goes up for a shot, can't get it off. It's a tie-up. Robert Kelly getting his hands in there. A fine defensive stand for the freshman from Powder Springs, Georgia. Just a freshman.
Yeah,
and Savannah State takes over on possession. They move right to left. It's Zach Sellers. Sellers quickly up court with it. Back out to McClanahan. Now right wing for Manasseh. McClanahan around the horn. Left corner. Back out to Sellers. Sellers driving in left side of the paint. Stops dribble to Descent trailing. Right corner for Manasseh. 3 ball. Too strong. Rebound Copeland. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Bakari Copeland. Fresh 30 and possession for Savannah State.
I believe that's 5 straight misses for Savannah.
And a quick inbound from Manasseh. That's how you break it. Troy Manasseh on the inbound from the left wing. Buries the tray. 50-49 Tigers. And a Hail Mary to Bakari Copeland. Copeland is fouled, and he lays it in. Robert Kelly fouls him. Copeland had a wide open 2-handed dunk. He was jostled around, and now he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
I was involved in the basketball game at this time. He's out a mid-range jumper. He's
and it's
a layup, and now he's dunked, and he's spun the 3 in and out.
And he's forced Kelly to commit his 3rd foul. Bakari Copeland hits the free throw. Copeland is shooting 91% from the line in the last 3 or 4 games, and now it's a 2-point game again. Tigers lead 50-48. 3 minutes gone by in the second half.
And the Hawks have got the game at their pace now.
McClanahan slowing it down. A handoff in the backcourt to Manasseh. Manasseh to Sellers backcourt. Flung right silent for Descent. Descent with 9 to shoot. Back out to Sellers. Sellers working against Caldwell. Left side of the paint. Dish out to McClanahan. McClanahan around 3 defenders. McClanahan lays it up and in. And a foul down low against Isaac Taylor. And Taylor got tangled up with quite a bit of bodies. He gets stepped on.
I think he was inside